The two convicted killers in the high-profile murders of Tim Bosma and Laura Babcock are seeking appeals from Ontario's highest court. Dellen, Millard and Smich are both serving life sentences. And while a recent change by the Supreme Court means the pair qualify for shorter sentences, experts tell us it's highly unlikely that would ever happen. Laura Babcock's family declined to comment as they left court this afternoon. On Monday, Ontario's Court of Appeal heard from their daughter's killers.
Frankly, they will be in jail for the rest of their natural lives, period.
Almost 10 years after the horrific crimes, Dellen, Millard and Smich are both appealing their convictions in the murders of 32-year-old Tim Bosma and 23-year-old Babcock. Millard also appealing his conviction in the murder of his father, Wayne Millard.
For people convicted of these types of offenses, their risk profiles are off the charts. Millard's crimes are incredibly repugnant and horrific.
Tim Bosma went missing in 2013 after going on a test drive with the two men who said they wanted to buy his truck. His remains were found in an incinerator on Millard's farm outside Waterloo. Laura Babcock went missing in 2012. Her body was never recovered. Smich was to serve 50 years before being eligible to apply for parole, and Millard 75 years, the longest consecutive sentence in Canada. But the Supreme Court ruling last year, stacked terms amounted to, quote, cruel and unusual punishment.
There has to be some hope of parole and integration into society. So all it does is bring us in line with these concepts that we have about human dignity in sentencing.
Millard and Smich now qualify for a shortened sentence of 25 years in prison with no parole.
In cases like that, the risk profile just remains so high because you have to pay attention to risk.
And just last week, Millard was found guilty of assault for his role in the alleged stabbing of another inmate in December 2021.
For somebody like Mr. Millard and Mr. Smich, who is assisting in this horrific murder, there is no chance they're going to get parole.
The appeals are set to be heard over the course of 5 days. For City News, I'm Tina Yazdani.